Hello there, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. We're just going to jump right into it. I was just here meditating on you and the message your spiritual team wants to bring to you. And I'm recalling a friend of mine who was incarcerated. He also is a Cancerian. And he's such a sweet soul, a very humble, sweet soul. Humble to the, humble to an extent. We all have our little egotistical sort of an energy that we want to show off sometimes. Sometimes we want to be very much flamboyant at times, yeah. And I'm not going to take that away from anyone because we have all of that within us, yeah. And I was just thinking on you Cancerians, and he came to mind, and he was incarcerated, and you would have thought that he would have come out very bitter and very angry on society and on people and all of that. Yes, he did wrong, but you know, at the same time, going through that sort of a institutionalized experience can have a very negative effect on an individual, and they could come out worse than how they had went in. And he came out very much even more calm, cool, and collected, even more so than before, yeah. And I'm feeling like for you, Cancer, you've been through a lot of situations in your life, and if you should really sit and tell anybody about it, might be they wouldn't believe you, because you see, you have gone through this experience and you've come out even more better on the other end of the circumstances that you have gone through, yeah. Maybe if you have told somebody that, if you have told somebody that you have gone through a particular situation, they would really have to get some concretized um, proof that in truth and in fact you had gone through this situation, you have gone through hell and back. And this is what I'm really picking up for you here, my beautiful divine Cancerians, that you don't really wear what you have gone through on your sleeve. A lot of people do not like to really talk about the situations that they have gone through, but nonetheless, life is not linear. There is ups and downs. There's in and out. There's valleys. There's mountains. There's hills. There's a lot of situations in life, and you have really catapulted yourself in a way where in which now you are able to stand on your own 2 feet, or if you're in this energy of in a situation as I'm speaking, that you are very much in a very dispositional circumstance, you're now going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. You're going to be able to move forward. Whatever it is doesn't serve you, Cancer, I would suggest to allow them to fall away, to allow them to just fall away effortlessly. One of the prayers I pray is to ask the Most High Divine Cancer, and I just want to have this sort of a intimate reading with you at this time. This is where my energies is going at this time. One of the prayers that I pray, I try to, put out into the universe is that I ask source to close doors that needs to be closed and to open doors that needs to be opened. To also take away people, remove people from my life that needs to be removed, and put and place people in my life that needs to be there. You see, I brought the camera close because I want you all to see me up close and personal. This is an up close and personal energy here. Now, what is it that you have gone through, Cancer, that if you should look back at this time, you will say, how the hell is it I made it through? It's as if, and I'm feeling also, Cancer, like for some of you, it's like you really because you have gone through these experience, you tend not to want to revisit them, and there is nothing wrong with that. But sometimes, it behooves us to really draw back the curtains of memories of past, just to peep in and to see all the phases of life that you have really gone through that really allow you to be where you are right now. Might be you're not really in a position where you want to see yourself, but you're nonetheless you're better for it. You're more stable, you're more stronger, or if not, you're moving into that sort of a experience here. Nothing is wrong with admitting all that you have gone through. Nothing is wrong is saying like, listen, I've gone through hell, I've gone through some shitty situations, I've gone through the mud, I've been thrown in the pit, and and it is now time for you to rise. It is now time for you to rise to a different experience here in life. And that is what I'm getting for you here, my divine, beautiful Cancerians here. It is now time for you to release anything that wasn't working out for you. Might be this has to do with people, places, and things here with the Five of Rods in reverse. Releasing anything that was very conflictive. And this doesn't only mean, Cancer, you know, a situation outside of self. It could also mean that releasing things that you might do that is conflictive to where is it that you want to go, or you releasing a thought pattern, a way of thinking, a way of moving that you want to release it. Say, for instance, you want to have a more healthier body. It is now calling for you at this time to release those sort of a toxic foods, or foods that is not going to have, it's not going to afford for you to have a more healthy body. It could be something as simple as that. It could be something as like releasing wearing makeup. That is what I'm one of the things that I'm releasing wearing makeup, and to be comfortable in your own skin, and to be comfortable with your flaws, with your blemishes, with your spots, to be comfortable with you, because this is who you are authentically. It is not for you to try to make up. It is not try for you to make up in order to fit in. Yeah, this is the energy I'm getting from you here, because you see, you're called to release whatever toxicity in any way, shape, and form, no matter how large or minuscule that might have been here. You have the high priestess coming out and feeling like you're tapping in your call at this time to really tap within this sort of a nudges and intuition and these sort of a instincts that is calling onto you, because I feel for you, Cancer, you are very spiritual. You're very spiritual. You're very fluid, and I feel for you is for you to really come into the understanding that there is more to you than just your physicality here. There is more to you than, all is it that you might feel as if that the society and people want you to be and want you to measure up to and want you to make up to and want you to be. There is depth to you. There is depth to you. And this depth is a depth that leads to a portal that is attached to a spirituality that is very much connected to the most high, connected to the divine benevolent source, which I'm feeling for you at this time also, Cancer, that has also assisted you into overcoming all the challenges that you have gone through, all the hurdles, all the conflict that you might have gone through here with the Five of Wands in reverse. And you're called to tap into that spirituality with the High Priestess being here. Tap into that spirituality so as for you to continuously to move forward. Now, whatever it is that you have started in the past, where you feel like it's as if you gave up on, and you feel you're now feeling like you shouldn't have given up on, this is now the opportune time also to revisit whatever it is. I'm just feeling led to say this to you even more so for the mere fact that Saturn now has returned into Pisces. Whatever it is that you have not finished, to go back to revisit it, because this could be a new beginning for you. This could be a fresh new beginning for you here. A fresh new beginning. You have the Six of Rods here. Yeah. And this is going to afford for you to move back into energy of celebrating life, in celebrating, an experience that is more cohesive to what is it that you're called to move towards at this time. I'm feeling also for some of you there might be an energy of uncertainties, and that is perfect. The energy of uncertainty, if you're in a mode of uncertainty right now, you know admit to yourself first and foremost that you're in an energy of uncertainty. Yeah, you're in an energy of uncertainty. You don't know what to do. You do not know how the future is going to unfold. You do not know, how life is going to turn out for you. Accept that you're in that energy, and then you're called to know, to see things here with the hangman from a different perspective. You're called to see things that, regardless of the fact that I'm not too sure, or there might be an energy of delay here with the seven of pentacles here in reverse. You might have been in an energy of feeling things like things are being delayed. Things are going to be sped up for you here. I'm feeling, yeah, things are going to be sped up. But what you're called to do at this time with the Page of Rods is to be in an energy of optimism, and to put whatever it is that you need to release, with the deck card being here, to release them, to let them go, to let them fall away. Ask the Most High, your spiritual team, to close whatever doors that needs to be closed, to open those that needs to be open, to remove people from your life that needs to go, and to send others that needs to be within your energy and your energetic space and life, to have them to come in, to usher them in for you here. This is the energy I'm getting here for you. Because you see, you're moved from an energy also of restriction, an energy of, might be that, things were not very, you know it wasn't fluid. It wasn't, life wasn't effortlessly. It's as if you were swimming upstream. It was as if that, things weren't, doors were shut, your back was at, against the wall. you know the Opportunities weren't presenting themselves to you. That is what I'm getting here. But you're not moving outside of that also, with the Four of Cups being here in the reverse. You're taking the opportunity, or you're called to take the necessary opportunity in order to move forward here, my beautiful divine Cancer. Going back to all is it that you have gone through as it relates to past experience in your life. You have gone through the ringer. You have really gone through the ringer, and you have made the best of it. You have really turned your experience around in such a way where my people might be very shocked, or very, very, you know, it's as if it is unbelievable. And this is what I'm feeling for some of you. You might not be in this energy as yet. Maybe you're still going through an energy of conflict within self, or conflict being projected to you by, from others. You're called to release whatever it is that you need to release. Put whatever it is that you need to put to death. Tap it into your spirituality and your intuition. See things from a different perspective. Acknowledge the fact that you're unsure and uncertain, then there's a level of doubt. And by acknowledging that, you're now gravitating to looking at things differently. Yeah, moving away from restrictions, moving away from things might have been holding you down, or holding you back, or not allowing you for you to be your flamboyant self, not allowing you to be able to move around effortlessly, in a way where in which that you're free to do what is it that you're called to do, free to let go, like me, trying to make up your image, and try to look a certain way for the camera. Letting go all of that, embracing yourself, and really coming into a divine space that is very balanced, and that is very nurturing, and that is very, loving to you. And one of the things that I start to do of late, Cancer, is to get each first of all, each morning I wake up, I give thanks to the Most High Divine, and acknowledge my ancestors. But the other thing I do, and this is when I'm, in front of the mirror about to brush my teeth and stuff like that. I just look at myself. I said, "Boy, you're looking good. You're so beautiful. You're so cute. You're such a cutie pie. I love you. You're so beautiful." And you do that. So if start to love on yourself. Don't allow others, or do not wait. Let me say it this way: do not wait on others to validate you. Do not wait on others to tell you how beautiful you are, or cute, or loving you are, or you have a beautiful smile. Don't wait on others. It's for you to tell yourself that. It's for you to nurture yourself. It's for you to love on yourself. Because you see, you have gone through a lot. You really have gone through a lot here, and you are deserving of everything. So it's a time for you. What I'm getting more than anything, it's a time for you not to try to make up so as to fit in, and also it's a time for you to see what is it that your spiritual team is calling you at this time, my beautiful divine cancers, to release. What your spiritual team is calling you to release at this time. You have the time machine here. Can I have one more? Please, I heard to cut the card. It's a number 3 card. And the time machine, and everything is in its own divine timing. To everything, there is a season. And the season for you, we're now in fall here. And depending on where you are, but fall, the leaves fall from the tree sheds, their leaves and stuff, preparing themselves for winter. Yeah, this is now you shedding and you allowing whatever people, places, and things to fall away. This time machine also is, I'm getting that energy is as if source is really saying to you at this time, Cancer, that the time has come for you to really be in alignment with where is it that your spiritual team, where source, divine benevolence wants you to be at this time. This is the time for you to step into who is it that you are authentically, organically, and to love on yourself and to nurture yourself, and to not to try to fit in and try to measure up to anyone. Going back again to all is it that you have gone through, look back, where were others when you were going through certain things in your life? They were nowhere. The only one that was there was source, was spirit, was your ancestors, and they love you unapologetically. And this is what is it that you need to really know within yourself here. You have ears wide open. Number 33. I just hear my ears ringing here. So you have 3 and you have 33. You might be saying 333. For some of you here, you might be seeing 333. So ears wide open. And it is for you to know, listen. Going back to the high priestess energy of intuition, is to listen. Have your ears wide open so that you can hear that small voice when source is really speaking to you, because this is source is not loud, source is not boisterous, source is not, well, as that thing go by, to some extent, depending on the situation, because I have had experiences when sources really trying to tell me something, and have told me, give me directives and give me a message and giving me commands for me to carry out, and I can be a bit stubborn, like, well, a lot stubborn. And source was, telling me to do things, and I totally not do it. It's like me, removing myself from the energies of making up, wearing makeup. Source had really told me to not to wear makeup. This is just between me and you. Source told me to stop wearing makeup, to cease and desist wearing makeup. For I think the last set of videos, um, at the ending of the last set of videos, Source told me I was about to do some more videos, and Source told me no. And that was a subtle no. But then I put on the makeup and did the last set of videos on this platform here. I don't remember what the name of the videos are, but the last set of videos before this one here. And it's like I hear a voice, didn't we say no? And that was loud, and that was forceful, and that was commanding and demanding. And I just have to do what is it that I'm told to do, to just not do it. And this is now going back to this. ears wide open energy. It's for you to really take the time to really listen, but not only to listen, but to carry out what is its source is really telling you at this time, because not only is the veil thin, but the voices of your spiritual team, your guides, your angels, your ancestors, the Most High Divine Mother and Father, sister and brother, they are speaking no more than ever. But it's for you to really identify it, and for you to really be quiet within self, to have your spiritual ears wide open so that you can hear the voices of the Most High Divine. Yeah, this is a beautiful message coming in for you. Yeah, I really do love it. The encouragement is not trying to, is to really take the time to look back as to how far you have come. You have really come a long way. You have gone through some difficult things in your life here, and it is for you. If nobody else is patting you or hugging you, pat yourself on the back, hug yourself on the back, say, tell yourself, well done, you have done good, you have done great. And it's for you to also tap within your intuition, to connect with spirit, because you see, you're divinely protected, you're divinely guided, you're divinely loved. And it's for you to acknowledge this. So as for you to move forward, release whatever it is that you need to release. It doesn't necessarily have to be something big. Just ask spirit to really show you what needs to release, or to help you to release what is it that is called for you at this time to release moving forward here. Love this reading for you, my divine, beautiful Cancerians. Thank you so much for being here. You got this. I'm rooting for you. You have my love, you have my support. Whatever it is that you're called to release, release. It is okay, because you have gone through a lot that is now equipping you to go through all this it that is to come. Yeah? Thank you so much for being here, my beautiful divine Cancerians. And please do enjoy the rest